The house held her heart, but it was time to heal. Eleanor had lived in the same house for over 30 years. It stood at the end of a quiet road called Maple Bend, surrounded by trees that turned golden in the fall. The house was old. The paint was chipped. The steps creaked under her feet, but it was full of memories. There had been laughter, dinners by candlelight, arguments in the kitchen, midnight hugs in the hallway. Her husband, Thomas, had passed away 2 years ago. Since then, the house felt too big, too quiet. Still, Eleanor stayed. She didn't know how to say goodbye to something that felt like part of her. Each morning, she made tea in the same old blue kettle. Thomas had found it at a yard sale years ago. She sat in the sunroom with a book, but often she only stared outside, watching the leaves fall. One afternoon, her daughter Lily called. "Mum," she said gently, "why don't you come live with us?" "You don't need to be alone," Lily said. Eleanor was quiet for a moment. "This house," Eleanor whispered, "is part of me." That night, Eleanor walked through each room. Her fingers touched the walls. She remembered every detail. There were marks on the doorframe where Lily had grown. She smiled softly, her eyes wet. The living room still smelled like pine wood. Thomas used to build furniture there on rainy days. Eleanor sat on the floor. She cried for the first time in months. Not from pain, from remembering. The next morning, she opened the window. The breeze was cool. The trees whispered softly. She stood in the light and took a deep breath. Maybe it was time. She called Lily back. "Maybe you're right," she said. "Maybe I could start fresh." A month later, Lily came with her husband and a moving truck. Eleanor smiled as she watched them park. She gave away some furniture, packed others carefully, her wedding photo, Lily's drawings, the blue kettle. Before leaving, she walked through the empty house one last time. The silence was soft now, like a goodbye hug. She whispered, "Thank you," to each room. Thank you for the laughter, for the memories, for the love. Now she lives in a sunny room in Lily's home. There are flowers outside her window and toys on the floor. Every morning she makes tea with the same blue kettle. Her granddaughter calls it Grandma's magic pot. She plants flowers with Lily, tells stories on the porch swing, and sometimes just watches the sky. When the wind blows just right, she swears she hears the trees from Maple Bend. Still whispering her name, she smiles because she knows something important. She didn't leave love behind. She brought it with her